Da, 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 da. We are live.
There we are.
Hi, everyone.
Absolutely live. We are the Mad Scientists. I'm Mad Frankie, just here. And this is Violet Igor, over there. And together, the Mad Scientists. Gotcha. I'm a bit blue still.
Yes, you are. Something's bothering your light. No, don't put it down on there. Put it towards the other one. Remember?
Like that.
Yeah.
It's still a bit.
No,
the other in the room.
And adjust your camera.
Yeah, I will.
I did pee. I would love to do them. They would be so easy to do. I've done things like that in the past. But these hands here, I'm just trying to make a pair of earrings right now for tatting, and my hands don't want to play well together. They hurt so bad today. I would be better off painting, but I'm determined to do this.
Right. Well, I've got some harmony tones that I just this second ago found under the desk, which I was hoping to be able to use today because I haven't used them for a while. And it would be nice. I don't know where I've put my sheet that showed me what the harmony tones look like. So it's all going to be a bit guessy. And we have...
There you go.
And we have these things that I'm now going to put on and get all hot. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stand it.
So hi, everyone. I'm not going to name you because she's talking, so we'll just let her go. But I wanted to say hi to everyone. She's getting there.
I'm there. Right, so we've got some pulls. We've got about 4 of these. I tried counting them and I couldn't count them. They were moving like standing stones. It wouldn't let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's only 4. So we've got this one, which is okay, but nothing to write home about, I don't think. It's a little pale. It's got different colours down there from the tomatoes, but we need something to pull it with. And looking at it like this, it's a bit weak, so we might have to put something interesting on there. So if we're going to use harmony tones, we're probably going to pull it on black, I think.
I was just going to say that. Why not black? Why not use not the color change, not the color shift?
What?
Well, it's got a pastel look to it.
Yes, it has.
Which is really nice. I'm liking what I see.
That's why I was thinking it might show up better on black, but maybe not.
I agree. I agree with the black. I just don't know what to pull it with.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, so I'm wondering, and you said harmony, the harmony ones. How about
the iridescent?
Yeah, that's where I was going to go. You want to go with that? You want to try something like that on the black? I think that would be great.
I did put names on them so I can see what they are.
I mean, what the heck? You could do it again if you don't like it. There's always that.
That might work. That might work. But I'll just go and get the black paper. It's over the other side. Okay. I only put paper, not the black. It won't be a sec. I get to take the headphones off for a minute and do more. Big one.
Yeah, Patricia, you post the crochet stuff, and I'm like, okay, I got to go do that. Oh, I've done that. Where is it? And then it's like, rabbit hole. How do I get anything done if I keep looking at all your posts?
Let's go over there. It will. So if I turn that over,
I want to make it all if I haven't already.
Not doing anything in particular. I've only got one sheet here. And I'll put the headphones back on. There we go. So I can probably get 4 out of this large sheet of black paper. If I don't make a mess of tearing it. Right.
Ow.
So if I fold it again, I just want to measure it before I actually. Might just do it. We'll try with one. I won't cut the other one until I'm sure.
And Pete, Fran is always bugging me about making a crocheted teapot. And
yes, I am.
It's like I just don't know. It's a lengthy project. The black paper is just cardstock, I think, right?
No, it's Fran? Just paper.
Yeah,
got it on it.
Black paper.
It's black sure. What's black sure? This is what Hobbycraft put on it.
Can't read it too well.
It says black SH A2 110 grams.
Black sheet. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. So I don't know what it thinks it is either.
Because you need to know that it's black and not white, so they put black on there. Otherwise, yeah. They put white.
Otherwise, really helpful.
Anyway, the teapot that Fran likes is a 3D pattern, and it would take me a while to work it out. But I did find a tatted teapot applique. Mm-hmm. I know it's got me. I mean, I've got to stay focused. I really want to do these earrings, but then I may go try the teapot. And because it's sort of a generic look pattern, I could probably come up with my own design. Are you ready?
I'm thinking. Well, I had thought that one, but there is a little bit of lilac in there. There isn't any of that in there, though.
No, and you've got nice colors down. You've got black paper, so why not go wild and crazy bold?
That might go.
You've got a, yeah, you don't have that down, I don't think.
This is called Edgy Saffron Orange. Might be a bit powerful for what we've got. That's the only thing I worry about. Well, that's darker. Bewitched Autumn Red.
No.
No.
Not on the black paper.
I quite like the idea of that, though. What is it? Fluorescent Sour Yellow.
Not
that
bad.
Might work quite well. Let's try that one. Well, there's nothing much down there, so we're not spoiling much if it doesn't work. I'm going to put this on the floor because I need the area for brayering off. But only there.
Trish, I did slippers and leg warmers and fingerless gloves and hats and what else? On the owls. I love owls, so I came up with those for myself. And everything sold. I think my best seller was the fingerless gloves, but the hats came in a close second. Was my biggest seller. And there's this one hat. There's a lady friend of mine. She was a coworker, and she loved the monkeys from Wizard of Oz. And she was an old hippie. She was an adorable woman. She passed away from cancer a number of years ago, but she ordered a special made hat from me. There was no pattern. She drew a picture of what she wanted, and she sent me photos. And it was crocheted, so it was quite warm, but she loved it. She lived in Missouri, I think, so they would have snow. A bit of snow, and there's a picture of her out in the snow shoveling snow in her driveway with the hat on, and she said the neighbors all applauded when they went by. I will put you have to see this hat. It's one of a kind.
Sounds like it.
There's not another one like it. I couldn't do it again. I didn't write the pattern down. Everything I do when I design something, I just tend not to write the pattern down because I'll probably never do it again.
I think this may work. It may work.
It may work.
It's gone bluey, but yeah, I think it may work. Even so, the what's going to save it is the gold. So we'll leave that for now to ripen.
And P, don't you have a fedora? Because yesterday I was down a rabbit hole looking at tatting patterns and I found one for a tatted band around a fedora. And I thought of you with the hats. Oh yeah, I've seen the bags, Paula. I actually sent her the link to get the leather bottoms too. Look at there. Okay, what are you gonna do with this?
Darn good question. I mean, that's what it looks like on white.
I would,
Here's the other bit of black paper.
I didn't take good notes Friday.
It could look
I,
quite good on white, on black. I like that.
I wish I had, so I'd know what colors you use.
But well, there's copper in there, and there's that donor color. I think with the green as well, but there's also the fluorescent green. This in there. I know that much. I'm not sure about what's on the. There's red in there as well, which you can't see when it's on the black, but you can see
I'm
it
wondering
on the white.
I'm wondering if there's some magenta or see. That's what I didn't write down last week.
There is some magenta in there. You can see it there. I don't think black is going to be the right thing for that. It's going to dull out the red. So I think it's going to have to be a white. And what can we pull it with?
Hi, Mariah.
It might be a good idea to use, if I can find it.
Oh, I've got an echo. Hold on. There we go. Fixed it.
It might not be here. It might be around the back. In the thingamy.
Oh, very cool, Trish.
I've got iridescent pearl. And there's the interference blue. That's the one I was thinking of. I think that might work quite well with it. The interference blue.
Yeah.
I think the pearl is a bit too strong because this is quite transparent. You can see that it really is superbly transparent. It's just going to enhance the blue bits. I think that will work quite well. Yep.
Similar to putting down gel medium, but with an iridescent look.
Just want to see if I can get 2 out of this. I think, yes, I can get 2 out of this. Let me fold it and cut it. Well, I say cut, I'm just going to tear it. Here's some fingernail-y.
If anyone is saying anything to me, I'm sorry I'm missing it because I'm writing down stuff. So I'll be with chat.
Writing down stuff.
Yes. So I'll be with chat in just a bit.
Yep, that's going to work. Look at that. Good out. Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay.
I've just dropped another. I've got to do that idea I had about the bulldog clips because I keep knocking into them and dropping them on the floor.
Yep.
And it's irritating.
Well, not only that, but you don't have to worry about Rufus coming in then.
Yeah, true.
Or you going over it with your chair.
Yeah, that too. That would not be a good idea. There's a lot coming out when I do that.
Oh, Ricky, I did it on.
Oh, I know. I know why. It's because I haven't cleaned the little nipple on the top. Haven't cleaned the nipple. It's covered up with paint.
Okay. I'm not touching it.
It should come out now. Look at that.
I love
nice
playing
and
with
clean.
crumpled up white tissue paper, Ricky. I'd love to use your black tissue paper.
I've got some cream tissue paper, sort of sandy cream colour. Came in some packing or other.
You know what? It just clicked. She just said black tissue paper. Where did you get black tissue paper and is it wet strength?
There's no such thing.
You don't know that. You talk about it
No,
enough.
I don't.
So,
Yeah, I know. I'd love some. If she's got some that's absolutely is wet strength, I will fly over there and kiss her. So will everybody else that's been hunting for it for ages. I bet you.
it's probably just black tissue paper because she says she's doing them at a frantic pace. So crumble them up, press them down, pull them up.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's what I did. Well, I crumbled them and then uncrumbled them and pressed them down. That way I got some good hills and valleys.
There we are. Oh, I've got it on. See, this is quite a nice one. I didn't want to lose this one if I could possibly help it. And I've got a pull down there that I'm really nervous about because it looked so good from the other side of the plate that I bet it ruins. But if something doesn't quite come up, I'll do something about it. That's going to work, I think. Not bad. Certainly better than it would have been on black.
I don't know.
think so. And well, we don't see so much of the iridescence through the perspex. We'll see it more when it's pulled.
All right.
But I think that's going to be okay.
I really want it black.
I've got another one I want to do. What? Sorry? What did you say? You said something.
I said I really wanted black. Too late.
Oh, yeah, too late. Well, you might get black with this one. I don't know. Let's see. It's with me black bit. What do I do with the black bit? Oh, it's there. It's fallen down. Yes, I think black might work with that.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
And I think I'm going to use matte medium on it.
Not an iridescent?
No, I think I want to use matte medium on it. Let me turn it over and have another look.
Why would you go with just straight up matte medium?
Because then you won't see the matte medium. You'll just see the gaps with the black showing through.
If you went back to use that white iridescent that you just used, that
the interference blue fine.
It's
on the black. Maybe.
I mean, it's very transparent. It's not going to dominate. It's going to highlight.
Yeah.
Or I'm wrong.
Could be right. I've got one cut piece already down here, so I'll give it a go. Okay.
P says orange.
Orange. Orange what? Like fluorescent orange yellow?
Paula says orange.
Well, it's this or this. I mean, you've got to say either orange fluorescent or fluorescent orange yellow. This one's a bit sort of pinky. This one's a bit brighter and more in your face.
Oh,
which is why I like it.
I'm going to say they're going to say the pinky one. Oh,
they will.
Oh, if you could go see P's comment. Oh, yes, she says.
This one?
She doesn't say which one. She just says, oh, yes, after you pulled out the pinky one, the other one.
Little of both. Suppose I could try that.
That's Mariah's suggestion. Well, now that's not bad. That's not a bad.
That's political. That's
right,
very apolitical.
Let's do a little of both.
Correct. PC.
Let's go off the wall. A little of both.
Just clean their nibs.
You guys are good. I got it in there before it was too late. You guys are good.
There we are. They're both clean now. Let's shake them both together.
Paula says, throw it down, sister.
Yeah. So we'll have a little bit of this on the top. And we'll have a little bit of this one on the bottom. Whoa. Or my thumb, depending on how. See, this is more of a, it looks less in your face in the pot, but depends on what you think.
Yeah, be adventurous. All right. Get that brayer
Right.
going. Brayer away. Patricia says, I need some of those colors, Mariah. Those are the harmony.
No, these are the, no, we did one harmony tone. The rest of these are golden.
Gold and fluorescent, yes.
High flow.
Sorry.
High flow. I do like the high flows.
Fran, are you on medication today?
No, not yet. I've still got a cup of tea, though. Getting a bit cool, but that's all right. It's better cool in this weather. So there's another one that we can pop away somewhere. Let's just make
your
sure
air
it's
co. What's your air co? Why am I not getting that?
Yeah, what is that? Is that the air conditioning, or is that ooh, that's going to look quite good, isn't it? You're quite right. That was a good choice, you lot. I think that was a very good choice. And I think the black was right as well. It would have been a bit, it's better with the black. Yes,
yeah,
right.
Absolutely, and especially with being the Nautilus.
Yeah. So we should have one more.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. It should be, what? Oh, there it is. Oh, just behind me. There we go. Now this is simpler. This is the stained glass.
No, this is the wonky stained glass.
No, yes, it is. It's the one that was stretched a bit.
Yep.
Because I couldn't find the one that was made for the 8x10 in a hurry. It's right there, but, you know, the other one was bigger. So it isn't quite the same as that one. It's a bit stretched.
Yes.
But it looks okay. So you can always use a bigger thing on a smaller plate.
All right. Patricia has another suggestion. So does Mariah.
Yes. Okay.
Mariah says lime green. Patricia says iridescent blue.
Lime green. Well, that's the closest to a lime green I've got. Iridescent blue is, I've got interference blue.
Yes,
iridescent blue is something. Yeah, but it wouldn't go with the high flow.
No, not yet, P. Oh, you do have it. Okay.
What?
P says, do we have that stencil?
I think so. Yeah, I put it in.
Did you? Okay. I haven't been back over there.
I could put another stencil on the top.
Oh.
Because I have something hiding under here to show you.
Oh.
Or I could use this bit over here.
Let me think. Patricia went Democratic, used lime and iridescent, and we were talking about doing the layering on this one.
Oh, layering. I need to put it a bit closer to there.
Here, but what would you choose?
Well,
hi, Evie.
As it happens, just let me cut this edge.
Okay.
I don't like a big area of white like that. Oh, what have I done?
Uh-oh. Whatever you did, it was off camera, so we're good. We're still here.
Oh, it's all right. I must have touched one of the other tabs I've got open there that I was researching things on. Luckily, it was still in
the
StreamYard.
stencil. Oh, yeah, okay. Or your stencil, but my suggestion. Okay, Paula says Airco is Dutch Airco. Open the back door and add extra ice to your cocktail.
All right.
That's what Airco is to her.
Is it?
I'm sitting here in the air, which as soon as it gets above 60, I swear my husband wants the air on, and the air vent is right behind me, and I'm freezing. I have a long sleeve shirt on and a sweater, and I've still got the shivers.
Gosh.
Oh, Carla says,
Just not
"Where's that lacy stencil you had Monday?" That I love that, but
that.
I not here. I think I like this idea better.
Well, this is your stencil, isn't it? So
It's your
yeah.
stencil. It was just
Okay.
my suggestion. You drew
Right.
it. You designed it. It was just my suggestion.
We also have under here.
You're going to show them?
No. All right. What have I done with it? Oh, it's over here. I've also got the bits that came out, so I don't have to use that.
Right.
I can use these and position them a bit better.
And be gentle because they're new and they're going to pull up on you. Hi,
yeah. Anne. Well, I might wait until I've got a spare plate, which might be soon. So I've got lots of them.
So the idea
I did them in 3 different sizes.
Fran designed City Perspective, which is the buildings, if you remember. And I said, wouldn't it be cool if there was somebody falling?
Like that.
That's her design. Somebody falling.
So that was the idea.
Flailing arms and legs.
And I just dropped her. I did a him and a her to be sort of even, you know.
Uh-oh.
So we could do that. Oh, we could do the lacy one. I've got the lacy one right there. That might be interesting with this. I mean, this is quite plain as it is at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. I'm seeing it. Yeah, it does look like they were caught in a web, right?
Yeah, it does a bit, yeah.
Yep.
So what do you think? Should we use those now or should we use the lace?
Well, put the lace over it. Let's see. Let's.
The lace is quite intense. I've yet to cut it down to fit on the 8x10.
Right, it's okay. I don't. And turn it over.
Like
if you turn it over, it would be.
Right.
And then we could get more of a.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh.
But because it's white, it's a little hard to see.
Yeah, but imagine those patterns in those tones, in those areas.
Here we are. Now you can see it.
Well, now.
Thing is, this intense one's going to be on the top. So it's going to smother that. You couldn't see it really well from the other side. So that's something to think about.
No, it's going to look exactly like it is. The lacy one is going to be on the bottom. Turn it over.
No, it isn't.
Turn it over. When you pull it, that's how it's going to look.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Now, if the wonky stained glass was more filled in, you know?
Yeah. Well, there might be a way to do that. Have we got the wonky stained glass in view anywhere?
Because you've got an open
don't think so.
gel plate coming up. You could do it again. So if you wanted to do the falling people this time, you could do the I'm going. Patricia says go with the people. I'm going with the people. I think if you want to come back and try this with the wonky stained glass, you need to layer it a bit different. So are you going to do it reverse?
Reverse?
See, My brain works different from yours. I see paint going down, then put the stencils down, pull the paint, pull the stencils, and then do another pull.
The trouble with that is the moment you do that, you're going to have some of this coming up.
Oh, because it's going to get wet.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. So just something to be wary of.
This is where you would need a piece of a print already pulled.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, do it your way. Yep. Yeah, I see what she means, P. Yeah. If
What I
she
would do is
yeah,
what?
if
What?
if you had a pulled print of the people falling and then put it down on there to do
Yeah.
your
Well,
pull.
I've got 3 more plates over there that aren't in
Yeah,
use yet.
I see it now. See, she's the one with aphantasia, not me, but I see it now.
See, the way I'd do it with this is I would leave those there. I would put paint on, brayer it on, take the stencils off, and then put the paper on top.
Okay, go do that. That's yes. Yes. You're off camera. Your little left corner's off camera a little bit. Okay, you're good. Yeah,
Okay.
I see it. I see it. Do that. Yep.
Okay, so we'll get this out of the way. Will we use the black paper or will we use the white? I think
Now
we'll use the white because, as I said before, the black will drown the red. It does rather.
they're falling, Miriam. They were meant to be falling from the city perspective stencil.
It's sort of like a dream, um
Go ahead.
the explorers, where they're sort of dreaming and they're going over this um thingy, computer thingy diagram, computer diagram, yeah, and
Yeah.
they're sort of
Okay.
dreaming it and flying over it, Well, it's the same sort of idea, only here with stained glass. See, that's going to fit nice. Yeah, I think the white's going to be a better idea. So what are we going to use? Here we are. We've still got a decision. What are we going
Yes.
to use on this? Did you say use these 2 on it?
Sure.
Was that Mariah? Could
No,
work.
they said let's go back. One was lime, yeah, the lime green and
Lime.
the iridescent blue, which is that
Yeah,
that.
which is exactly what I got there.
We've already overthunk it. Go for it. Do it.
Yep.
Do it. Do it.
It's
Do it.
too late anyway. I'll get down there now.
Do it. How many has she pulled? Uh, this will be
Yeah.
the first pull with the falling people, Patricia, if that's what you mean. This is the first time she's using these. And if you look at them, they could be dancing, they could be falling, they
It
could
could
be
be.
jumping on a trampoline, they could be
They're doing
already
whatever you want
falling.
them to do.
Somebody
Look at the
falls from a
dreaming.
building and splats, and then the cops come along with chalk and draw their outline. Yeah, you can do that.
Easily.
All these people fell.
I have a feeling one of them isn't going to work so well.
Why?
It's going to be that one because it moved a bit when I was brayering.
Oh, okay. Not because it's too small or anything.
Actually, it's still there a bit. Well, let's put this down and see what happens.
Mariah with the chalk on the sidewalk? Is that what you thought? Yeah. And I'm telling Fran all this so she can understand what I meant when we started this. And I always do this. She says, "Pictures, please," because she can't see. She has no mind's eye. I'm like, duh. Okay. Well,
I think that'll work. Right, there we go. It's quite faint, but I think it'll work. We have some pulls now. We've got one which I do not think is going to work. I don't think it's up to much, but it was on tissue. And
Angela said it's time to change your brayer off sheet.
yeah, very likely. Let me have a go.
Oh, that's what the long haul is. Um, Fran's done that. I don't know what her longest one is. I'm trying to think if we
No, I
ever
haven't done anything like peas, nothing like it. I
her
just do a few until I
yeah,
run out of
said her
paper
current
usually.
record is 27.
Yeah, I haven't done anything like that.
I think 4 maybe is your tops. 4, 5, maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
wasn't so bothered about the huge number as to getting to a really good stage and then they try and escape from the plate and you think, right, time.
Oh, you reach a point where you look at the stencil and go, "Oh, I'm not covering that up anymore. I'm saving that. Cut new stencil."
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly it. I'm just trying to get this out. Seeing as how you will want me to.
The grid pattern will come through where the bodies were, Diane. That was what was in my mind, but we'll see how it turns out. Sometimes we do
Yeah,
stuff,
it's all a question of try it and see, isn't it?
try it and see
Sometimes.
it, and then you'll know where to go from there.
There we are. I got it. There we are. It's not bad, is it? It's got some
That's
nice
not bad at
iridescent. Goodly area as well, so we'll have a fair bit to play with.
That would make a very nice cut up ATC cards.
Yep, certainly would.
Do a little flowering or drawing on them, like ghoulies or zombies or something.
Yep, that kind of thing. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. If it comes up without tearing the tissue. This is only tissue, this. It's got the tomatoes in green.
I am really odd because this is tissue since Friday.
But it had another layer on it first, you see,
Yeah.
so it's a little bit stronger than you might think.
Yeah.
Now, it's not pulling everything up because there's quite a bit still down here, but it's faint. What's still down here? And I would clean that and start again. Sorry, it's coming off, but I don't want to rip it. There we go. So we did have the turtles in between, and they're quite faint. They should have used more of the fluorescent green. Really,
I love it.
but it's a great background. It's a great background for almost.
I love it. I love your choice of colors. I love the stream or the lines going between the turtles.
Yeah.
Actually,
oh, this bit, yes.
Your other
Those are
stencil, your turtles are a tad bit different, and they are individual. Where this is a big sheet, a mask.
Yeah,
I love
like
this one.
So it's this bit, like there.
I got that song in my head now. Y'all know what that song is. Under the sea, under the sea. I love that.
So there we go. So that's that. So we've now got this that needs cleaning. But we've got 2 more pulls, one of which I'm still quite nervous about. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Put that there. And we want to find... Everything's piling up a bit now. Because I've got all the paper here and it's getting in the way.
We have to get Fran a clothesline to hang her poles from, because throwing them on the floor, it just not working anymore.
No. This is the one I don't want to pull yet. So the one I want to pull is the other one. Typical. Here we go. Oh, this is not a pull. This is an empty plate. I thought it was a pull. It's not. Okay. That's an empty plate.
So when you were counting earlier,
Yeah, I missed one. Yeah.
Yep, that's why I told you to count.
Yeah, and I said I can't remember how many plates I've got. Right, so this is the nervous one, the one that's going to really bother me. And it goes this way up. Right. Pray. Oh no. It's a patch.
Pull it, pull it.
It's stiff. It's a really thick paper. Now, despite that patch remaining, I'm quite hopeful at the moment.
I'm loving what I see so far. This is Howl and
Yep.
the Earth. I want to say I'm going to call them the Earth Elementals.
Yep. Howl, the spirit of the earth and the spirit of the trees.
Wow. Look how he came out.
God, it'll take some effort. Ah, got it. Okay, so let's move that out the way so we can have a look. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised.
It is. It Patricia says on fire. Yes. Do you see it? Oh, is that beautiful? That's the Pabeo iridescent blue.
I think it's this one. I think it's the iridescent green blue.
Green blue. I wrote it down.
Greeny, yeah.
Yes.
And then we used all those fiery colours. I think that was a really good choice, that, especially for Howl. Not so much for the other two, but especially for Howl. It really does pop out at you, doesn't it?
I think you went back to what I wrote down before, and you've got Amsterdam bronze and quinacridone magenta and copper left in there. All of that.
I don't see any Amsterdam bronze. A little bit maybe underneath. Is that? No, I think that's a red. I think. If there is Amsterdam bronze, it's not showing.
What is
we've got, I think that, what do I think that is?
Yeah, what is that?
Was that, that's never Titan Green Pale, is it? Doesn't look like it. It looks like it might be this one on the floor by my foot.
The buff? No, you didn't use that one. Shoot.
Buff titanium, yeah.
Okay, I was right. All right.
Yeah, I think it's buff titanium. The Dalaroni graduate acrylic one.
Yeah, what's the red orange like in the Earth's belly?
Well, the orange is this one, because I like that one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
All right.
Because you can see it's the same colour. So that's that one. Okay. And also, I think that's either magenta or permanent violet dark. I think it might be permanent violet dark, because I'm going for a dark colour, but mixing with everything else, got a bit lighter.
Yep, that's what I've got.
Yeah. And what the red is might be alizarin crimson. This one.
That's what I've got over here. So I think you were staying
Bingo!
Yeah, you
were. Let me just roll it.
Staying in that family. So, yeah. Oh, Carla took notes. Look at that. Patricia said, condition your plate. It will pull better. But I thought you just did.
Not that big one. I didn't know.
I told her.
I did.
I told her she didn't do them. She did some.
I didn't do all of them. I did
yep.
2, 3 of the smaller ones. I didn't do the big ones. I got to do the big one. Yeah. But it did. It pulled really well. That's the only bit that didn't come off. And you don't notice it. It's just a little bit there. You really don't notice it.
Beautiful.
That's nice.
You know what would be... That would look awesome with a map behind it. A black and white map of the world. Just me.
A black and white map of the world. What, behind this whole thing?
Well, instead of
cut out so that you put Howl on it, you mean?
Yeah, the background for that instead of what is there. I love the colors, but a black and white map of the world would be awesome. What do I know?
Well, the thing
Just off the top
is,
of my head.
what you'd need to get a black and white map of the world. You'd need to put these colours down. You'd need to put another colour on. Oh gosh, how would you do it? You'd put another. I'm losing track now.
What I would do is get a black and white map of the world, and I would use that as the pull paper to do all this.
Yeah, but I use the pull paint as these. You see, these are what pulled it up. So in order to show the black and white map, you've got to get rid of these.
No, no, no,
So
no.
you
I don't want all of the black and white map to show. Just what is where you have the buff, where just so it would show
okay.
through everything. Just it wouldn't have to show.
Well, a way to do that would just be to get a black and white map, tear some bits off, and collage them over the top
Oh, that
in
would
some
work
places.
on that. That would do.
Yeah. But I'll think about that. I need to get a black and white map. I have got a huge map upstairs and nothing big enough to photocopy it.
Can you just
I
see
can
how
photocopy
it's going
part of it.
through the planet and like a map and just doing a tornado alley or whatever?
Yeah, possibly.
I don't
Well,
know.
he'd be a great Tornado Alley. A few more of
Right?
him.
Yeah.
He does come in different sizes.
This is like the new version of the Avengers. This is Fran's version of the Avengers. Only these guys
Yeah.
are the bad guys.
No, not necessarily. He's just
Okay,
very
Howl
cross. He's a
and
bit cross, that's all.
oh, okay, all right, okay.
Those are the original thingies.
Feel better, Izzy.
Oh, yeah. The other plates are over the other side. I have to go and get them. Oh, but we have got this one to play with yet. The one that I thought was a pull, and it turned out it just had a covering sheet over it.
Okay, so can I make a suggestion? Well,
You
actually,
can.
it's a giant plate, so it wouldn't work. I was
Well, I have these smaller ones.
well, I was thinking of doing the lace and the stained glass now together. So two separate pulls, which you'd have to have it set aside to dry for a bit before you could do the second one. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Which one first?
The stained glass.
Well, I'll have to find the stained glass then. I've got this in the large form, which will fit on there quite nicely.
Well, actually, if you did it the way I've got in my mind, you'd want to do the lace pull and then set it aside. And when it's good and dry, then use it with the wonky stained glass over it. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, we can do that first. You can do that right now.
Yeah, because that is the big one.
Yep.
So you need a sheet
I
that
could even, with it being 12 by 14, I could even, I wonder, could you cut something bigger than 14, bigger than 12?
no,
If one side is 12?
they can't do 12 by 12. Or Mariah can't.
No, but I can.
Well, you could do whatever you want.
I
You
was
have
just
my
thinking,
permission.
I'm sorry. 9 by 12. So I've got to turn this into a 9 by 12.
Yeah,
I've never got a 9 by 12 plate. Where'd you get your 9 by 12 plate from, Mariah? Right. While I'm waiting for the answer to that, let's get on.
Izzy's not feeling well, so P went off. P had to go off and go take care of her.
Oh, poor Izzy.
I know. Kids start going to school and then they start coming home sick, and then school lets out and then they start out sick for their vacation, and then the 9 by 12 was from Jelly Arts, not Gel Press.
Jelly Arts, oh dear.
Yeah,
They're quite expensive.
yeah.
Well, I've found some hairs on the edge here, and I think I've got them off now. So, what are we going to put under this? I still haven't done that little thingy, that Mariah wanted on this. I've got to do
Miriam,
it.
you have to go. Thank you for being here. Her back says that's it. Dinner and sleep for her. Aw, thank you, sweetie. Go rest. It's
Bye.
late for you.
Yeah, look after yourself. Thanks for popping in.
Oh, they went to Six Flags, and Mariah thinks that Izzy picked up something there. Well, yeah, it's still out there, that COVID business, although in different strains and whatever. But it's also, if you think about it, all the regular stuff is out there, and immunities are compromised here and there. So,
Yeah, afraid so.
yeah. Oh wow, the colors. The lace one, you would definitely love. Yeah, Brad. Mariah said Brad can trim the square 12 by 12 ones down. So if you send her 12 by 12, um, Brad can trim
Yeah,
it
but we
down.
might lose part of the design. I'd like to have a go first.
Yeah, because you don't want to shrink it. You just want to cut bits. Yeah, just make it a smaller size. Not,
Yeah.
you know what I
I want
mean.
to cut the right bits off, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. Because we don't want to lose any of the cutouts.
Uh huh. What about the lace? There's the lace. Come
Oh,
along, lace.
ginger
There
ale
you
or
go.
7 Up, Mariah, is what I always went with. And if they're hungry, crackers.
Right, I'm going to use some of this stuff again.
I think I used to, for the little ones, I used to water down the 7 Up. Although nowadays 7 Up, I think, has more sugar in it, and I don't care for it. So I would go with Sprite or ginger ale.
Right.
What do you think?
Not going to do a lot.
Oh, that's good. That's chicken noodle soup or miso soup. That's good. I thought you were going to bop me in the eye.
I beg your pardon. Sorry. See, you just got that out. It's quite interesting.
Yes, it
Makes
is.
it look a completely different pattern, doesn't it? How intriguing. Well, there you go. That's that. And now we've got to think what to put on top. So what have we got left? We've got that. We're going to have to put quite a bit on top because it'll have dried under there because they're high flows. So if I take this off, there's not going to be that much left, you see. So I've got to get some good
Yeah, you're going to have to
definition
work it up.
going.
So
Yeah.
how
So
about,
I think
yeah, you're good
too
with
late.
colors. Yeah, right. No food poisoning for Izzy. That would have already passed. Yep, you got that right. One end or the other, it would have.
I think I'll try a bit of Payne's Grey just to try and deepen everything a bit.
And you don't usually like Payne's Gray much.
Don't I?
Hey, I've got it on recording. Nah, I don't fancy Payne's Gray so much.
Yeah, only once though.
I guess it was a Wednesday. Wednesdays are different. I love this.
I haven't got enough of this on. A bit pale. That's
Well,
better.
you're only doing the pull mostly to get it underneath.
Yeah, exactly.
So we don't care.
Exactly.
Yep.
fact, doing this, I could just pull the end thing that size with a 12 by 12 sheet.
And you know, I noticed you're not using the ee-oo, ee-oo, ee-oo.
Well, I can do.
Yeah. Move, 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 move. Move.
There you go.
Well, because there's so many of them, you can get down in there better with that.
Yeah.
But you have to mute. You have to remember to mute. Oh, look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Just ooh.
That's the pull. See, it's getting better. Getting better. I want to cut that up because it's blooming difficult to manage.
I
might do another
almost
pull on
said
that
it
one.
looks like a country and western bandana, but it's lace, not paisley, so not quite the same. I like it.
I might use that piece again. This piece I quite like. I'd like to keep that. Interesting. So, just want to
Very
look.
nice. More.
Yeah, I need more.
One more.
Oh, at least one more.
First of all, you can't have too much. I just don't think. But you'll look at that stencil and say, okay, I'm not putting any more down because I like the stencil.
Yeah, that's true.
We can't have that. Wow, that really came out on you.
Sorry.
Wow, it's Halloween.
Yeah. And it's the screen in the haunted house. It's the doorway to get in. Lovely.
Oh, that is.
Lovely job. Yeah, where is it? There it is. I'll put this on again.
What two colors did you just use?
I used your dark violet, permanent violet dark, and this one, fluorescent orange.
Fluorescent orange. Wow. Thank you. It gets down in those little bitty bits then.
Well, I better have some compensation for the noise. Oops.
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 Ooh, really wet.
Guess what? It's time. It's time.
Why did it do that?
Came up because of that. You get me to use the squeaky. I bet you.
I thought of that. Well, it looks good. It looks good there.
I'm going to have to wash this stencil. As it's sticking to the paper.
Well, the paper was just a quick pull.
Yeah, but not quick enough.
I wonder why it did that. It already had a few layers on it.
I had one layer on it. Because I used it before, didn't I?
Yeah.
And it didn't. That was the first pull, you know. It wasn't much on it on the first pull.
Oh.
Of course, now I took that off. Oh, look at that. Oh, well.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Gist of it.
What happens?
It's what happens. You've got paper on there.
I know.
Bonus pull, no charge. Well, you know what? You did say it was very hot there today.
Yes, it is. And we've had a little bit of rain, so it's humid.
which I would think it would make it not stick rather than stick.
Well, it doesn't seem to, no.
There's a bit of paper up at the top there.
Got to be that way around.
Yeah. See, they're all the same, but so
Just let me pull that bit up. And that bit.
and then there's a bit over to your right by the green, I think.
There's
No,
a big bit here.
maybe not. Maybe not.
Because the other way I was doing it the other day was to spray it with water and then rub it off with a. I
Yeah.
don't think using it on this particular stencil is such a good idea because I don't think that's going to do anything but rip up bits of the stencil. Not that it should break exactly, but it will distort it a bit.
Phew. Phew.
Well, it's not quite the way it was.
I wonder why, because those are the same.
Yeah.
That's not the, no, that's the right way.
Yeah, because the paper was on this side. That's why we got paper on it. Yeah. So it must be this side. But it we'll just start again. We'll just start again.
Doo-doo occurs.
Doo-doo happens sometimes.
Hmm.
We all get the occasional boo-boo.
Well,
Somebody said to me recently,
didn't you, yes, I did say that because you
cut
cut
my
your
finger.
finger on plastic.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I did. Right, well, we'll have to start again now. Okay, so we'll put some of the nice darky down. Nice darky.
Do it again. Wow. And then,
We'll just have a go and see what happens.
well, the fluorescent green would have looked good in there. Oh, wow, I love that. I love this. This is golden, right?
It's nice, isn't it?
I
Yes.
do love that. I'm
Just go. That's the permanent violet dark again.
Yep.
And I want to put some of that fluorescent yellow orange. And some of the green as well. It's probably a bad idea.
Dart. Dart.
Oops.
Freudian slip. Wow. Halloween.
Right.
Gonna have to really
This
brayer
is now
that to get it to show up.
Well, we're only going to pull this up and see what is left. Let me get a couple of these out.
So it seems like everybody really loves the flaky one, so you'll be watching for it in the shop. Mariah will get to it as soon as she can.
That's a nice fast one. Oh, I like that. That is nice.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's not bad at all. I like it.
That came out nice.
Yeah. Some nice definition in that.
I don't see any paper splotches left. Good job.
Well, they might be there, but they're covered in paint now, so you can't see them. So they might get sealed down to it. And I might have to do a bit of washing.
That alone was worth the pull. So what do you think? Underneath now is
It's still quite a lot of colour. What have we got underneath now? It's a
Oh,
bit messy. I think it's best to pull it, take this off, let it dry, pull it. We're fairly accurate, not completely, but
don't
it's not too bad.
thing down because it's wet. You don't want to lose anything. Look
Yeah.
at you filled in what you hit before, so good
Yeah,
job.
I did, yeah. Well, there you go. A slight effort at rescue, which wasn't too bad. Took a bit of fitting it in, but yeah, not bad.
Yeah, so we'll let that dry and then we'll
Yep.
do a pull and then use that pull to do the stained glass. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so. I may have to ask you about it later. Let's see if we can pull this one. No, we can't. Yes, we can. No, we can't. Yes, we can. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Can we? Yes.
Oh. Okay, so
And look
now
what it's done.
yeah,
Look what it's done. We've got twofer because it's
yes,
left the
do.
pattern of the people down there.
Yeah, I
Fun. Yeah, that's
this
different.
one basically is a wash because you've lost the anything with the people, but you could hand draw with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do all kinds of doodling inside their bodies any way you want
I
it.
think that's better than it would have been otherwise. I really do. I like it.
So now,
Nice.
if you came back with the green and what did you use? Green and what? The buff? No. What did you use? Green and iridescent? What did you
I
use?
used the green and the iridescent, the interference blue fine.
Okay, so if you came
That's
back
what I
with
did.
those same two colors and did a pull there,
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's have a go at that.
you don't want to wait until you're sure that's dry. That's dry. That's dry. What am I thinking?
That's dry. That is dry.
That's dry.
So what am I going to pull it with, though? Should I pull it
Well,
with white or black?
and I have another thought, and you're going to laugh at me. I
Go
have
on, then.
another thought. If you could get the wonky stained glass, bring it back, lay it down on the plate exactly where it was.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think I want to do that. Because that would just bring us the normal back of the one I just pulled off. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where are you?
Well, but this time the bodies would be filled in too with different colors.
True, true. Question is, where did I put the distorted stained glass, the bigger one?
Just don't use the same colors.
No, that's the city perspective.
City perspective.
Could use that.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I don't know where the other one is. One of them.
That's all right. It's still a nice addition. Extra fill in for that negative area. You could put paint down, pull the stencil up, and do a pull.
Yeah, exactly.
Do that.
Try that.
Yeah,
Okay.
do that.
But do you want to do it on black or on white? That's my question still.
White. No, wait.
White.
White. Yes, white. 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 And different colors from what you have down there. So actually the blue that you're showing, the phthalo blue and the fluorescent green, I think that's what you're seeing on the stencil. What do you think?
Now that is this.
Oh, that is the iridescent?
Copper as well. There's some copper as well. That's what you're seeing. Bit of copper here and this. So probably the Amsterdam bronze, in fact, as I would have used it because it's similar viscosity.
Could be.
Shall we try that then?
Sounds good to me.
No, I still can't get that quite on. That's a bit better. There we are. Right. Okay. One thing about these paints is you don't have to keep shaking them, because nothing happens when you do.
Wow, I love those colors.
You mean like take this off now?
Yeah, take it off and do a pull.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep, take it off and do your pull. There you go.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's the white.
I'm hoping what happens is, because it's wet, I'm hoping what happens is when you put the paper down and you start rubbing, that you don't rub away those lines, the stencil line.
Uh-huh.
You know, like
Oh, well,
what happened with the turtle.
it's quite thick, this one. Because viscosity of it, quite heavy, so
Yeah.
it should not. It takes longer to get in with the other paints, I would say, because it's not as watery.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
So it might not move as much. Thank you, everybody. I just took a look at the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate it. Well, you don't have a stencil down, so you don't need the squeaky one.
Well, done it now anyway.
Too late.
I think that could be quite interesting.
Oh, look at that. Ooh.
Definitely got some shadows of the figures there, haven't you?
Yeah, I see them.
And the bits that are missing, you can always put the figures back down and trace over any bits that didn't quite pull up. Like on the smaller one, I thought there wasn't something quite as much pulled up. That one's all right. It's almost all there. There's a little bit of his leg missing.
Yeah.
But you could deal with that. So that has to go away to stay. Let's see if there's anything else that might want to come up. What else we got then here? Have a look at this one. At the back.
What do you got there? Clean plate?
Trilobites.
Yeah. Oh.
Cheers. Clean plate.
Clean plate. We like that.
Oh, for that bit.
I see it. I saw it. Yeah, your camera's wonky, but yep.
Yeah, that bit.
Yep. That's the iridescent.
That's just these three pieces. So if I put some matte medium down on that.
Yep. The two are that iridescent, you could tell. Oh, but it looks good. Off. What I see so far, sneak peek, looks good.
Yeah. Well, I reckon we might not pull the others because this is one of the earliest ones. And if that's not pulling up, well, we can have a try. We can have a
look. Keep in mind, like you said, it's really hot and humid there, so.
Mm-hmm.
You need to order some more?
No, I've got one up there.
Oh.
I was hoping this was going to come out, though. Just getting a bit solidish. hurts when that snaps back on your finger.
Yeah, if it hurts when you do that, don't do that.
That's what the doctor says when you say, Doctor, doctor, it hurts when I do this. Well, don't do that then.
Or like the joke where the guy said, I broke my leg in 3 places. Well, don't go to them places anymore.
Yeah, and which, as I'm doing that, I may as well catch these pieces as well.
Oh, I see it.
No, I can't do that. I'll have to get the new one. Excuse me a moment. Medium.
Take the lid off and dip your finger in there.
Yeah, I couldn't get the lid off.
Oh.
I just tried that, nearly broke my wrist.
3 little monkeys jumping on a bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Went to the doctor, and the doctor said, that's what you get for jumping on the bed.
Here we go.
There you go.
Sorted. Just got to clean my finger off before it sets, like everything else. But I think it's going to be worth it.
Oh, I love that. The trilobites with the scales, with the water splotches, like rippled water over top.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's the idea. That was the idea.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got that one. Just put that one down, haven't I? Have I? I just put that one down. Yes, I just put that one down. Yeah, there's only the one to pull. Last one.
Gently, slow, slow. Edges look good. And this one is one of the reconditioned plates recently too.
Yeah.
For what?
Is it a reconditioned or a new one?
Or a new one, I think. Oh.
No, it's a reconditioned because it's on the flexible thing.
Yeah. Oh, wait, come the other end. Come the other way. I'm afraid you're going to get to that end and it's going to do that. I'm so afraid.
Oh, what, like, you mean like this?
Yeah, yes, thank you. I'm so afraid you're going to get over there and it's too late. What do you think?
Well, there is a piece there.
See?
It's the only bit, though.
What do you think?
Oh, well. It's only one little bit. You know, it won't hurt, will it?
You got to wait on the others. You can wait on this.
Exactly. Exactly what I think. Don't really need to do the edges so much. But there's some here. That'll do. There we go. Well, I think that's going to be quite spectacular when it does come off.
Yeah, I like the colors.
I can get that bit as well. Look, I did notice that bit before, but I wasn't so bothered about it at the time.
Okay, Mariah's off to the post office and to run errands. We know what that means. Safe travels, Mariah and Brad. Don't have too much
She's
fun.
buying cookies?
Yes, and she's going to send them to you.
Oh, no, she better not. That'd be a rotten tease. There we go. So we wait for that. We wait for this. It's still a bit tacky. I can see places where it's still tacky. And we wait for this one. I think that's going to work out nicely. And that, what's the other one? Oh, yeah, that's the one with the, that one under there is the one with the, this on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all we've got.
That's all you've got?
But we did use the new stencils that I just designed last night and today. Well, finished making. I mean, I designed it a little while ago, didn't I, when you first said, a man falling.
All right.
Well, there we go. I'm now completely trapped in here.
Yeah, you got to get a rope up there.
Well, I've spoken to 2 builders today, and they're going to get back to me. You know how they say. So, and I left a message with another one. So we'll see what happens with them. But that's it. Are you coming back at all? You're going to come back and say goodbye?
I have to
There
wait.
we are.
Yeah, I like to wait until you tell me.
Oh. Yep, got that on there as well. So I've got 1, 2,
Thumbs
3,
up. Thank you, everyone.
4.
Thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow at PM Artist Studio. And then we'll be back here Wednesday with more. Something or other. We'll do these pools. Oh, she wants to. There we go. Bye bye.
There we go. Bye bye, everybody.